Hey guys, what's up? Angren with another Diablo 4 Season 10 PTR video, and today I want to show you the even better speed farming build now for Spiritborn. It was already the best speed farming build since last season, and it gotten even better now. We're gonna talk about the Evade Eagle Spirit main hall Stormfeather Spiritborn. That got changed in Season 10, that you will fly out now 6 Stormfeathers regardless if you're casting an Eagle skill or Evade. So it is kind of more consistent, but it got tuned down from 8 to 6. But thanks to the Chaos Unix, we have some new interesting options, and we can even combine this and do even more damage. We can now use the Wushinakpa as an armor slot, which we need to use for our weapon slot. And thus far we can use now the primary Eagle Spirit Hall Potency as our main weapon, and on top of that aspect of redirected force as aspect. So this is pretty great. And as I said, a Wushinakpa as our armor slot. You can still go for normal legendary boots to get a more evade cooldown reduction here, and then just go with a glove slot instead of the Wushinakpa. But you kind of need to change this up on the live server because you don't know which slot you will get your Wushinakpa as the first one. So in addition, we're also gonna have the loyalties medal now as our pen slot, so we can actually use the Harlequin's Crest for our helmet slot to get an even easier time of our evade. It's a mythic unique, I know, and you can do this easily without the Harlequin's Crest. Just put on your boots with a evade cooldown reduction in addition with your amulet, then you should be fine. And on top of that, we're gonna have the new chaos packs now with the electricity. So thanks to electricity, we're gonna get up to a 30% increase attack speed, so we're even faster. Our dash range is increased by 50%, and this works now even better because of the electricity chaos pack. So we're gonna get up to a 30% attack speed on the max rank. We're gonna dash 50% further, but the most important one is the third attack now happens every second attack. So that means we're gonna get the cooldown reduction of our evade after every second evade, because we're gonna cast our Thunder Spike with it. So as I said, you only need 2 sources of evade cooldown reduction now, either on your amulet and then the boots, or later then if you're gonna have all of your chaotic units, then you can use a Harlequin's Crest to have an even easier time. That's pretty great. So you can unlock this way earlier as a league start, and you won't be faster with any other Spiritborn build, and in general it is one of the best speed farm build out there for any class. In addition, we're also gonna get our max armor cap faster, because we also kind of need a 5k armor cap, which can be kind of hard with Harlequin's Crest. So you can also change this up to like a legendary helmet. But with the Merit Guard, we're gonna have 100% increased barrier and fortified generation, so we don't need any barrier generation at all. And we're also gonna get 10% maximum res, that's also good. Then 40% max armor, so we also have an easier time to get our armor max. But our life is kept at 50%, but that isn't that important because we're just evading and none of the enemies will hit us far, and we're gonna try to go even faster to not get hit. And we're gonna complement this with the Beast Corner, because with the Beast Corner we're gonna get 20% more damage with each 10% life missing, so we're gonna get in total 100% additional damage with the Merit Guard. So that's pretty great. So it's even better now. As you can see, we have many great additions to this, and we're gonna get this pretty early. I think the electricity, this will be one of the first packs we're gonna get. An additional accelerating chaos, I don't know when we get these two, but should not be that far away. And also just get 2 legendary slots with evade cooldown reduction, and then we are already fine. So for the rest of your gear, you can have a shorter false death. You can also go with a good legendary chest until you have your shorter false death. In addition, we're also gonna have the Bender First Breath. So this is good because we're gonna get more maximum resolve stacks. More maximum resolve stacks means that we're also gonna have more damage through our colossal, so we're gonna get 2% more. That's pretty great. And we're also gonna consume 1 evade to increase our damage up to 40%. You can also use this as a chaotic armor to get up to 48%. In addition, if you have a legendary helmet slot free and you don't need a Harlequin's Crest, you can go with a legendary helmet and go for the aspect of tenacity, so you will constantly generate resolve stacks, and you're also gonna get 5 more stacks to get even more damage, so that's 10% more damage. So for your legendary aspects, you want to have the aspect of Vehement Brawler as also the conceded aspect and the aspect of annealing hits. As I said, you need to hit the 5k armor. I only have 4k armor because I switched to Harlequin's Crest, but with my old setup I have like 5.8k and also have 219% Paragon level. In addition, we're also gonna have some further potions here on all of our tempers and also for you, and then get also some armor values, some dex values. You can just check out my chart line in the start of season 10. I will also do another video before this season 10 drop, so you have even more info on that. And for our weapon, we're gonna have the aspect of redirected force. The cool thing about it is because we're gonna have armored hide, we constantly have our max percent of our block chance, and because armored hide is constantly activated because of our seeker, it is even easier now. I will also show you now one quick showcase of a pit 80 run. An additional tip: if you want to zoom even faster, put your evade on your mouse wheel. I'm gonna go even faster. So basically all you need to do is cast one armored hide, then cast a seeker, and then just go as fast as you can, and you're pretty fine. So as you can see, armored hide, then seeker, and then just go through the packs. I also activate one time your armored hide. And as you can see, you are really fast. I can go even faster if I will show you now a T4 Belial fight. It is pretty simple. Your rotation just press armored hide as also Ravager and then cast your seeker every time. You're gonna have 3 of your armored hide uptime, and as you can see, it was pretty fast, so you can kill this boss pretty easily. All of the endgame content in T4 pretty easily, and even Infernal hordes pretty easily. So yeah, this will be a really great build to just get all of your resources going for pit pushes or for some other build, for some other class set up. Yeah, you can farm pretty easily Paragon with it. I think you need around 60 to 70 seconds in a pit 80, which is pretty good, especially in the beginning if you don't have that much gear. For skill, we're gonna get max strength into our Thunder Spike, and we're also gonna go for our Vortex, then max your Unrestrained Power, Apex Diminishment, get max Ravager for more minimum ferocity stacks. So we're gonna cast our Seeker faster and also get your Replenishing Ravager, then get max strength into Armored Hide, is also Reinforced Armored Hide, also Perseverance. So then also get Auspicious, Counterattack for more crit strike damage. For your potion skills, get your Acceleration and your Brilliance, and also your Potent. And for ultimate skills, max Seeker as Exalted Seeker, Efficacy, Supremacy, Resolution, and for key passive take Vital Strikes. For Paragon Board, take your Talon in your first slot for more Eagle skill damage, then take your Drive in the second board, so we're gonna get up to 30% more damage, and also your Colossal in the second board. You also kinda need your movement speed to get cap on your movement speed. For your third board, take Convergence, can max this out with your Kerkyboi and also the Lunas nodes, and also take Spirit for more critical strike damage. For your second last board, take Check Bloom for more Storm Feather potency, and I didn't even have a Vicious Shield equipped because I respected Wild. Okay, I will do even more damage. And for your last board, take the Kerkyboi as also the Sapping node, and then start to max out your nodes, but first get your max armor for 5k armor. For Spirit Hall, pretty easily take Eagle in both, so you're gonna get extra damage from loyalties, Mental Illusion, Power, and also the other stuff. So this was a quick showcase. I will do a complete breakdown, full league starter into fast farming setup before season 10 drops. So make sure to subscribe to my channel and also watch my other streams on Twitch and TikTok. Maybe I will play the new PoE2 season until season 10 of Diablo 4 comes out, and also write down some questions in the comments down below. And also I will be out now, but I will just give you some showcase of Infernal hordes and a pit speedrun, so you can see how fast this build is. You can see that this build is even faster. So have fun with the showcase, and until the next video, bye.